let the world monetize your flaws. Right here. I already know this. I already know I'm gonna have a lot to say about this. Like, I'm gonna turn this 8-minute video into like 30 minutes or something. But yeah, that really happens so much. If you ever really think of it, bro, every industry to make you look good is monetized. The makeup industry is one. That's definitely one. Even the gym. Technically, isn't the gym monetized? Isn't that a thing the world monetizes? Because like, it shouldn't really have to cost money to work out and be fit. But at the same time, who's gonna make that? Nobody does. W yapper? No, I'm really about to be yapping though. All right, let me let him talk. Let me let him talk.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Joe, are you seeing this dude?
I don't know,
Why didn't he
Donald.
just...
No, see, this is ridiculous. It shouldn't be this bad. It's never this bad where you have to get insults like this. I understand it can be hard a lot of times, but it should never be this bad.
Just get a height boost from Zometti?
Facts, he kind of looks like a clown.
Joe, he looks like a clown with those foo-foo
Oh,
insoles
nah.
from Zometti.
Facts, he kind of looks like a clown.
Joe, he looks like a clown with those foo-foo insoles, man.
Height. I want to be tall. You want to be tall. Everyone wants to be tall nowadays. And for good reason. Like, the internet makes it out like tall people are the only things that exist in people's eyes. And anyone who's under 6 feet is just not a human. And black pill content is the worst with this too. Like, it's probably done more damage than those interviews with the Miami Club Thoughts. Because they make it out like if they woke up one day and they were 6'4", all their problems would be solved. You know, they would have a girlfriend. They would have a 6-figure job. They'd have friends. They wouldn't...
Y'all, be honest. All my short kings in the chat. Do y'all think if you were 6 foot and above, a lot of your life problems would be solved? Somebody already said yes. Oh my god. Yeah, yes. No, okay. Yes.
still be living with their parents at 25 and smell so bad. But I'm not trying to patronize with this, because don't get me wrong, it is understandable that short people have a height complex nowadays. Because like I said earlier, being online is like a death sentence for short men. Like, you see these videos of the club thought saying they only want 6'4", 6 inches and 6 figures. You see all these videos of women thirsting over height, all these statistics about how taller men have it better in life. You go on dating apps.
I can't lie, yeah, it definitely doesn't help. It definitely doesn't help. If you use dating apps, that's exactly what I said. It definitely doesn't help going on social media and seeing that.
You get ghosted the second you list your height. And all these things have
She
made
said
height
6'2"? Wait, let me look at the TikTok. I wasn't even looking at it.
figures. You see all these
6 foot or taller.
videos of women
We need to look up because he's tall.
thirsting over height. All these statistics about how taller men have it better.
Wait, height versus income. Average height 50K, 6 foot 60K, 6 foot to 60. Okay, who made this bull chart up? What is this? What the hell is this chart? 6'4", 72K, 6 foot 6, 100K? Yeah, at this point you're too far gone. If you're out here looking at charts like this, thinking this is actually true, at this point you're far gone. Like,
better in life. You go on
I'm
dating
5'11", it's a struggle. I promise you, nobody's going to notice that. Like, no, especially no women are going to notice that. You could say like you're 6'1", they wouldn't be able to tell the difference. At least I don't think. I mean, 5'11". Hey there, Tommy NFG here. Just a little reminder to make sure to subscribe because only about 30% of you guys watching this are actually subscribed. Also tune into the Twitch streams every once in a while. You know, we have a lot of fun there. There's a lot of fun that goes on there. So I'm ending it right here. Let's get back to the video. Maybe 6 foot. No, you could say 6
you
foot.
get ghosted the second you list your height. And all these things have made height a much bigger deal than it actually is, and thus a bigger concern for most men than it should be. So yeah, height is a valid insecurity. But with all that being said, what the fuck are these? If you wear these,
Oh, this is
I
ridiculous.
don't even know what to tell you. This genre of products, it has to be one of the saddest forms of exploitation I've seen in recent times. Like, it's up there with sex bots. Like, not quite as sad, but it's up there.
Okay, but let's be real though. The stats came out. It said, according to the stats online, that about 50% of people in the next 10 years are gonna have a sex bot. I mean, and do I really get mad at that future? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I gotta see. You gotta see how it goes. You gotta see how it goes. Like, imagine going to your local 7-Eleven and being able to get the Titty Buster 3000 or something for like the same price as I don't know, a pack of M&Ms. Never know.
I'm not even considered a tall man.
Do you actually
I am
believe that?
But I wouldn't be caught dead in these things. Like, yeah, for someone who's like 5'5" and under, I can see how it would appeal to them. Because it makes you look taller and you feel more confident and all that. But what are you doing when I just pick you up and your shoes fall off your feet like some Legos? And it's so obvious to tell when someone's wearing these, because their shoes will barely stay
I've never
on their
seen
feet
anybody.
depending on how big the lifts
I've never
are.
seen anybody with these ever. I've seen these on TikTok. I don't. Do you guys know anybody with the height boosters in real life?
Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just too self-conscious, but I would feel so madly embarrassed if I were caught wearing these in public.
Yeah.
Like, I can already hear the savage roasting. That shit would be held over your head till the day you died. Getting caught in these things would feel like your friends finding porn in your browsing history. And another thing, I don't even understand the point, because it's catfishing essentially. It's straight up lying. Like, what are you doing when you have to take off those shoes? Are you gonna tiptoe around until you can slide them back on? What would your partner think if you went out on a date and the guy she was once staring up at is now eye level and you're probably sitting there
No, that's ridiculous, actually, really thinking of it. Like, after a date or something, and after that, they go back and hang out somewhere else, and then he finally takes off the shoes, and he goes down like a solid 10 octanes, like 10 fucking heights. Oh my god.
thinking, but KD, one wet wipe and my date also becomes an entirely different person. What's the difference? Bit. Hold up. And at first, I didn't know whether to include this segment of the video. I didn't know whether this would be too out of pocket. But fuck it, because that's the truth. What is the difference between these and makeup? Like, this is the comment that spurred on this tangent, by the way. Basically, this one guy said that there's no difference between height boosters and makeup. And some girl replied saying that there is because, one, makeup enhances natural beauty as opposed to height boosters, which just add height out of nothing. Which, first off,
I mean, okay, that's... Hold on, let me read this. So does makeup, your point is invalid. You're right, but the difference is makeup enhances natural beauty. This is just changes something that's not changeable. Isn't that the point of makeup, to hide all y'all's insecurities? I mean, but at the same time, that is this. So, I don't know. But I mean, it depends. It depends. Like, a light amount, yeah, I can see it as being, like, enhancing the natural beauty. But, like, we're talking about fucking birthday makeup or some shit. It's like... it's like, what are we talking about here? But yeah, I don't know about this.
makeup enhances natural beauty as opposed to height boosters, which just add height out of nothing. Which, first off, enhances natural beauty.
Yeah, like, I already know it's gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, I told y'all. What did I say? I said it. Dude, I'm sorry, bro. This is like the worst genre of... I think this is really popular with UK girls. This is the worst genre of makeup, whatever they do with their makeup I've ever seen. I actually just like purely hate... Like, I hate even looking at this. Change skin color? Nah, because she really... Hold up. She damn near my skin complexion. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Welcome to the dark side, sweetie.
Enhances.
But the thing is, let me go back. Like, she's even ugly, to be honest. I mean, she has some acne, but like that's just like you're just doing too much. Then again, you know, I'm not saying they can't do it, but I'm just saying, like, god damn. She almost light skinned.
Enhances natural beauty. And her second argument is that makeup is normalized in society, whereas these height boosters just reek of insecurity. Oh fuck, it's that word again. Insecure, you're just insecure. Which, again, dumbass take, because that's just irrelevant. Like, just because one's normalized and the other isn't, doesn't make them much different or morally above the other.
That's
like,
true.
Alcohol and drugs are also things that are
The
normalized
eyelashes. Oh my god. Yeah, I fucking hate the eyelashes. Me personally, it's just... I don't know, but okay, let me rewind.
Different or morally above the other. Like, alcohol and drugs are also things that are normalized in our society. The fact of the matter is that they both increase attractiveness by covering...
Actually, speaking on that point, I'm gonna do a little bit more yapping, but speaking on this point, it's really crazy to me that even now, if you're a person that doesn't drink, doesn't really do, like, doesn't smoke weed, doesn't whatever, it's like people really think you're boring now in this generation. It's crazy. I don't understand the amount of people that will think just because I sit here and do what I do, right? I'll sit here and stream mainly. I'm working all the time for y'all. People will be like, oh, you're boring all of a sudden. That's like the saddest thing to me. It's so fucking sad. I've been out fucking clubbing with my friends. I haven't drank, and like, bro, even one of my friends, he told me, like, damn, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? You were still out there. And I was like, yeah, because you don't need to do that shit. You don't need to do that shit. But you really don't need to do that shit to have fun. Like, I don't know why people think that.
Things that are normal.
Because you will live to be 30. Okay, you're not going to die from, I mean, unless you're a chronic drinker. I don't know.
In our society. The fact of the matter is that they both increase attractiveness by
I don't
covering...
want to drink alcohol. People say you're just boring. Do something. And that's how people are going to be all the time. Like, it is what it is. Just, I would say it's your fucking life, you know. There's nothing wrong with drinking inherently, but people that said like, oh, you're a boring person if you don't, it's like, come on.
Bring up insecurities and flaws and can easily be taken away with one swipe. Well, KD, it's men who like makeup.
It's KD, okay. Now I know.
Maybe if you men stopped objectifying us and not made makeup the beauty standard, maybe we wouldn't need makeup.
That's ridiculous.
chicken is cold.
I've seen that argument a few times in comment sections. Like, girls will be like, oh, men say they prefer natural faces and then go pick the girl with makeup. Like, make it make sense. And to those girls, I say this. First off, I don't know who made makeup the beauty standard. Like, yeah, me and the boys were cooking when we were making that list of beauty standards like 100 years ago. Like, don't put that shit on me! Also, y'all do know that most guys actually don't give a fuck about whether girls wear makeup or not? Like, it's usually girls who think they need makeup more than guys.
That's true. I can't lie. I mean, it depends. Obviously, like, I guess you're sort of right, because, like, there's a lot of dudes that say, like, oh, I like a girl with natural faces or whatever, and then they go for the girl with, like, fucking full-on face makeup or whatever.
But then they want to get mad when they're told by their mans that they look better without makeup. Like, side tangent real quick. This just annoys me so much. Can I clear up that misconception? Like, girls take offense to that statement because, like, oh, you're saying that their hour of work still makes them look not good, right? But that's not what it means! It just means that we like the natural. Like, why do guys and girls have these little miscommunications? Why do y'all think the way you think? Wait, what was I talking about? Oh, right.
No, this man's getting pissed.
And the funny thing is, that beauty standard...
Be honest in chat. Or y'all be realistic, don't lie. Do y'all like natural or makeup more? Be honest. You can say a little bit, though. You can say a little, or you really don't care like that. But I want to see. Let me see real quick. A little, natural, a little, natural, I don't care. Yeah, okay.
The argument that I mentioned earlier, it can be flipped on its head when it comes to height boosters. You know, men could argue that it's okay for guys to wear height boosters and it's not something that should be ridiculed because women made it the beauty standard to be taller. And because height isn't something that you could change once you're
wait.
Now men have to wear...
That's kind of true though. I don't gotta type as long as she's a girl. That's kind of true though. Because height, you can't really control height. But I mean, you can control makeup. Damn, that was actually really... I never even thought of that.
Height boosters to not feel insecure. So I ask you again, what is the difference between height boosters and makeup? They're both just compensations for insecurities that are a bigger deal to the consumer than it is to the people around them. Like, getting back on track here, despite what social media will tell you, most people don't make as big a deal of your flaws as you think. Like, it's social media brainwashing that makes people think that they have to be 6 feet tall or have perfect eyes or perfect flawless face in order to attract people. When most people look...
And even now, like, I just did a video talking about icks and a bunch of the bullshit some of these people be saying on these apps, but it's like 99% of people don't really think of that, usually don't really think like that, but you're only seeing like the worst of the worst people, so it's like so hard not to even talk about or look about or call out their bullshit.
Pretty good, and they don't even know it because they're so in their own head. And when these insecurities are recognized, instead of helping people become more secure with their natural selves, these insecurities are monetized and all these products and procedures are made to give people the look that they desire for extortionate fees. Like plastic surgery, for example. It's another one of those things a majority of people don't even need, but get anyway because they envy.
Plastic surgery is actually like, I really don't... There's never a time in my life where I'd ever thought, hey, let me get plastic surgery for one of my fucking flaws in life. That is ridiculous. You have to have like a really bad flaw, facial flaw, something like that.
But they don't have. And then they run the risk of completely botching their faces in pursuit of their ideal versions of themselves. Like, look at this before and after.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And bone extensions are another scary one as well. Like, one day, the people who got bone extensions, they're just gonna take a walk, and their leg is just gonna snap in two because it's not naturally supposed to be like that. And I get...
The bone extension, don't they just snap your leg? They snap your leg to make you taller. That is... I mean, that's different. I feel like I work out a lot. I mean, I don't really need it. I work out too much, and I feel like if you're working out or on the treadmill or something, one day it's just gonna... You're gonna be running. It's gonna be like... Your entire body's just gonna like fold on itself.
People put crazy amounts of emphasis on things like height, bodies, facial aesthetics, especially online where it reaches millions of people. And it's the reason people are insecure with themselves and chase these procedures and stuff, because they don't have these traits that look so envious and get all the praise and attention that they don't get. And it makes life look bleak, like you're unlovable and ugly because you're not in the top 1% attractive. And of all these internet people riding you down. And what doesn't help this cause, especially for men, is all these black pill content and negative shit that convinces people that they need to be genetically perfect.
I don't know what that is. I know the red pill and blue pill. I don't know what black
to look attractive and actually find love or success or friends or anything worthwhile out of life. But here's the reality, and I don't want to hear any self-deprecating comments because you need to just hear this and stick it to your self-image. For most people, looks aren't their issue. Most people don't actually put that much emphasis on physical traits because they understand that there are more important things when it comes to dating and life in general. You know, things like personality compatibility, for example. And I'm not denying the halo effect or saying it's fake. Like, there's definitely a mental threshold for looks that people have. But most people cross that threshold. Like, it's not as big of a threshold as you think. So don't let...
A lot of times that's true. But it depends. I feel like it's different for a guy in some type of way. Cause like as a dude, I mean, you can't really wear makeup and go and shit. But like you gotta, the best thing you have though, like, oh my god, yo, can y'all imagine if I was streaming like this? I can't lie. Pretty privilege exists. Where's hold up, where's the photo? I gotta pull up the photo from high school. Would y'all still be watching me if I look like this? This is my freshman year of high school. Yo. Yes, that's fucking cap. No, fucking no. Yeah, like you see this? Okay, more people said yes than I thought. Man, pretty privilege exists. I know someone who looks like that. Average Smash player. Okay, calm down. God damn. God fucking damn this chat.
The internet or things that you see online stop you from living life. Don't curl up into your little shell and give up because you're not 6 feet tall or have an hourglass figure or a snatched waist. And definitely don't go under the knife to achieve this stuff. Play the hand that you were given, because there's no use crying and punishing yourself over things that you can't change. Like, I'm not a genetic phenom either. I'm not 6 feet tall. I don't have hunter eyes. My wiener is tiny. But even though I'm not perfect, like, even though I
See, I couldn't relate to that last one though. Everything else, yeah.
theoretically should just off myself according to some people online, I'm still as happy as I can be. I'm still living life pretty good because I don't let other people dictate how I should view myself or let these things that I see online dictate how my life should go. I'm not sticking that to my self-image. And don't misconstrue this as a you go queen, you're beautiful the way you are, we're all perfect. This is more of a live happy, be a better you, and don't fixate on the unchangeable because there's literally no point. It's just mental cuckery. So stop
It's a
living.
good lesson. Yeah, I feel like there's a difference between like saying, "Oh my God, you go queen," this and that, just stay the same way the rest of your life, or being like, be okay with yourself, but try to work on yourself. That's what I would say. Be good for yourself, right? Be okay with what you have, what you can do, but try to work on yourself at the same time. That's like the greatest life lesson ever.
Giving up your own ass because you're not perfect. You'll never be perfect. Most other people aren't perfect. But despite all these statistics that make it seem like life is all genetic, you are in control of your life. You can live a good life if you just stop limiting yourself and adopting the self-image of a loser.
It's a good lesson.
And I'm not gonna lie, I don't even really have a closer for this, so this will have to do.
Guys, love yourself. That's all I gotta say.
Whoa. Am I gonna have to skip this? Hold up, this clip might be crazy.
If you look in the mirror and hate yourself, love yourself.
Oh.
Yes, you should love yourself now. Yes, you should. Because I do.
Oh, hey,
drive home
thanks.
the fact that it's not like if you're deficient in any category, in these like superficial categories that women will not admit that they give a shit about, but they actually do, they're not gonna write you off if you're like maxed out in everything else just because you're missing like one thing. Like any girl who has like an unrealistic list of expectations, they're never gonna check off everything.
That's pretty much just X.
On the list, even if they say they need a guy who does this, and this. As long as you hit like some of the boxes, dude, like you're gonna do very well and do better than most guys.
That's true. Great video though from KD. Why did I just realize that's how you pronounce his name now? He always gives great life lessons, man. I like watching these on stream and like talking to y'all.